So we're back for the second half here from McKenzie High School, McKenzie Football Stadium, as Peabody's set to kick off. Kicking off for the Golden Tide is number 35, Cass Crenshaw. You want to shut that door? Pretty good kick, and the ball is going to be taken down at about the 5-yard line. And that's number 2, Keenan Taylor on the carry. And so Cass has done a pretty good job of kicking that ball down the field tonight for the Golden Tide.
Excellent job of kicking. Senior really put a left foot into it. Good coverage that time by Peabody.
First and 10 for the Rebels as we get to play here in the third quarter. Sponsored by Anderson Furniture and Flooring. 855-1311, 110 South High Street in McKenzie. Be sure and call Jimmy with all of your furniture needs. They do a great job and a great part of our community. Anderson Furniture and Flooring. Who was on the tackle right there, Joey? It's just several.
I think it was the host. He went up the middle and just a big pile there.
Ryan White and Bubba Corinthian Bailey on the tackle for the Golden Tide. Quick pass play out here to Taylor, number 2. And got away from Jordan Johnson, but up making the tackle is number 15, Daniel Hodges.
Good call, that good quick pass there. Offense knows where they're going. Defense has to react on this sloppy field that we have tonight.
Pickup of about 5 on the play brings up 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 25-yard line is McKenzie's first drive here in the second half. Scores tied 7-7. McLean back to pass. And pretty good tackle out there by number 7 for the Golden Tide. Kendrick Malone hit him about the time the ball got there and shook him loose.
Just a really good pass again by the McKenzie's quarterback, but a better defensive play.
If we can field this punt, I've got a feeling something special could happen. This is going to be Peabody's game all year long, is finesse and special teams, and so we've got to field this punt. And there's a kick, and that's going to be a chance for Kendrick Malone to do his work. And pretty good return there as we had several blockers out in front of him. And pretty good job by Kendrick on the play. Good leadership there by Ryan White, kind of getting him away from McKenzie players before too much talking can happen.
Well, he's a very excitable player, but he's going to have to be careful with that enthusiasm.
First and 10 for the Tide. Spread formation. Nesbitt in the backfield with Bogus. Ball on Peabody's 40-yard line, 41. Nesbitt on the carry, and he breaks loose right up the middle, and he's breaking loose, and he's still running, and he's all the way down to about the 7 or 8 yard line, and so Peabody comes out running the football, Joseph.
Well, we haven't seen much happen up the middle, but he just gets a crease, and when Nesbitt gets a chance, he can make things happen in open field. Great run there.
Pick up a 33 on the play from the Golden Tide. Bogus on the carry, and he's going to go in for touchdown for the Golden Tide. Braxton's second touchdown of the night puts Peabody up 13-7.
He really runs with a lot of purpose that time, finds the end zone, puts Peabody up. This is the way you want to come out in the second half.
And so Peabody's up 13-7, and on for the extra point is Hunter Crockett, number 26, a senior. Holding is number 1, Logan Morris. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Good job, Hunter.
Beautiful kick.
Beautiful kick, and so Peabody goes up 14-7 with 10:09 to play here in the third period. We'll be back as we continue this broadcast from McKenzie, Tennessee. You're watching Golden Tide football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
That's what you get paid for.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton. Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500.
So we're back for the kickoff as Cass Crenshaw set to kick off for the Golden Tide as Peabody goes up 14-7 here with about 10 minutes to play in the third period of action. I believe this is Cass's first year to play football, but he's a pretty good soccer player, and so we're pretty good job of kicking that ball down the field.
Great angle there if it can stay out of bounds.
And it's going to go out of bounds, and so first mistake of the night by Cass. And so where does that ball come out to? About the 35, or does it come out to the 40? Ball will be brought out to the 35-yard line, I believe. Our second State Farm Amy Greer touchdown tonight by Braxton Bogus. He scored twice tonight. And we appreciate our sponsor again here in the third quarter of action, Anderson Furniture and Flooring, 110 South High Street. Be sure and call Jimmy Anderson and Wayne Morris for all your furniture and flooring needs, 855-1311. And Peabody looks like they woke up at halftime, Joey. That's Ryan White causing some confusion in the backfield.
Well, that's what we wanted to see the first half. Defense really looking aggressive there.
Loss of 1 at least on the play. We are appreciative of our sponsors for the Golden Tide football on TV 22, Dale's Recycling, Edward Jones, and agent financial advisor Eric Allen, Papa's Pizza to Go, Southland Graphics, Country Roads Music, Gibson Electric, Ed Norman with LA Realty. And good pursuit by the Golden Tide defense right here as Grant McEwen was in the backfield causing some confusion again. Good job by Logan Morris turning the ball in.
Really a aggressive play there. Really like to see this Peabody defense come out. A little chip on their shoulder perhaps from the way that first half ended. Third and long.
Third and long for the Rebels. Pressure put on. And that was Xavier Ball over the back, and pretty good call by the official. The Peabody coaches are going crazy, but he was all over the back of the McKenzie official, McKenzie receiver.
it's interesting to see how Coach Woods responds to these players who have making mistakes. He's not all over them. He's a
cool customer, isn't he?
He's more of a, the encourager. He's the good cop.
Yeah, a lot of times the head coach will be the one that everybody's afraid of, but you can tell that he's a congenial type and doesn't get upset, and the kids really are responding to him. Now, Coach Oates, on the other hand, he just about lost his mind on that play. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. 21 on the carry, going to have a pickup of about 2, possibly 3 on the play. 21's carried the ball several times for McKenzie. That's Junior Chavez. He was a pretty good player for him last year, if I remember. Reckon he's any kin to a boxing. Wasn't there a Chavez that was a good boxer several years ago? 2nd and 8 for the Rebels as they're up near the midfield stripe. Keenan Taylor on the carry, going to have a pickup of about 2, possibly 3 on the play before he's rolled up there going around the outside corner, the right side of the offensive line for McKenzie.
Well, again, it's going to be 3rd and, 6?
3rd and 6, or a short 7, or a long 6 and short 7. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd period of action. Peabody's leading 14-7. Short pass over the middle is caught by number 14, Logan Drury, for enough for a 1st down. And that's going to move the chains for McKenzie.
They pick up that 1st down, but it really looks good having that linebacker blitz in and put some pressure on the quarterback. It's going to make him think that we missed that in the first half.
First and 10 for the Rebels. Put the ball in play at about the 42-yard line. Their side of the field. Ball's handed back here to number 8. And Ray Buchanan's going to tackle him after a pickup of about 6 on the play.
Well, they pushed him back to the inside. Linebacker picks him up, but not after a good gain there.
Christopher Allen on the carry for the Rebels. Pickup of 7, possibly 8 on the play on 1st down.
Two teams that just really are evenly matched, it seems. They're just trading blows at this point.
And Jordan Johnson coming in on a blitz off of this corner makes a play in the backfield.
Seemed like we made a pretty significant adjustment on our defensive philosophy here, really stunting a lot more so far in the second half.
And so Coach Jacobs is dialing up the stunts here this second half. Loss of about 1 on the play brings up 3rd down and 4. McEwen Rodemaker on the line for the Golden Tide. There's Allen on the carry again. He gets outside, but there to greet him as he gets around Hodges and then turns the ball up and is going to be upended on the play after a gain of about 1, possibly 2 on the play, brings up 4th down.
Well, Morris misses that tackle. Usually he makes that tackle.
Malone into the contest for the Golden Tide, and out is Jared Penn. And so maybe one or the other is a little better tackler than the other here on this 4th and 2 play. Fourth and 2, ball's handed off to Allen, and he's going to have enough for the 1st down, it apparently, as he picks his way up through the line and has enough for the 1st down.
Much too soft there. On a 4th and 2, you'd like to see that interior line just be stiff, but
make them have to work a little harder than that. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Ball's on the 29-yard line, and they're going in. Their side of the field. It looked like a motion by an offensive line player for the McKenzie Rebels, but I don't see a flag on the field. Morris comes up and sets the corner pretty good right there, and a whole host of Tide men are there ready to make a tackle. A loss of about 2 on the play. Second and 12. And there to greet him after the completion, pass completion, is Tay Morris, Tay Nesbitt. But it looked like we had a stunt coming off that left corner, and it scared both the stunner and the quarterback, and neither one of them were able to do anything.
Had a great opportunity for a big loss, but good tackle, open field tackle by Tay Nesbitt.
And so the Tide defense is kind of standing up right here. Loss of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 15. You have to think this is two down territory for the Rebels. McLean back to pass. The ball's intercepted by Hodges. Caught it at the 15, and he turns the ball up to about the 30-yard line. And so, pretty good play. Tip play, Oski. Did he say Oski? Did I hear Oski? Good job, Daniel Hodges. Turned the ball over for the Rebels as Peabody goes back on offense.
Well, that's the big play we were looking for. A bend but not break defense. Huge play there by Hudson.
And Keenan Taylor stays on the ground after that play, as Hodges intercepts the ball and returns it, about 17, 18 yards? 20-yard return, says our statistician Terry Brown. A few halftime stats while we've got a break here. Peabody had 10 first downs at half to McKenzie's 4, and Peabody had 201 yards of total offense to the Rebels 103. And so Peabody was able to double them up in first downs and also total yardage. But the thing that matters the most is the score at the end of the first half. It was 7-7. Peabody has jumped out to a 14-7 lead here with 3 minutes to go in the third period. And we're going to go back on offense here shortly. Let's take a break. You're watching Golden Tide football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Come by Southland Graphics and get all your Spirit and Bulldog apparel. We do screen printing, signs, embroidery, and trophies. We are now located behind Subway in Milan. Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
Hello, this is Ed Norman, broker with LA Realty of Trenton. I want to thank all of you for making LA number one in our community. We aim to take good care of our customers to the best of our ability. We know that's how a successful real estate firm operates in a small town. Please remember us when you need help or just advice about your real estate. Thanks again.
At Anderson Furniture, we are proud to show you our good selection of carpet, vinyl tile, laminate, hardwoods, and ceramics. Wayne Morris has been in charge of the flooring department for over 40 years, and some of our expert installers have been with us for over 20 years. So let us tend to all of your flooring needs.
Roll Tide!
Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Come visit Eric Allen at 107 North Court Square, Trenton for all your investing needs. Papa's Pizza to Go. Buffet, dine-in, takeout, delivery. Come join our fun, friendly, family atmosphere in our game room. We are located at South 1st Street, Milan. The pizza worth the drive.
First and 10 for the Golden Tide. Coming out of the timeout after the injured player, Keenan Taylor, for the Rebels was taken off the field. Daniel Hodges has just intercepted the ball for the Golden Tide. Tay Nesbitt running the football, and he's going to have a pickup of about 5 or 6, 7 on the play. Brings up second and short for the Golden Tide. And so, Joey, we've come out running the football this second half. Maybe the coaches have made that adjustment. Said maybe we're throwing the ball a little too much. Let's just see if we can run it.
Well, it's good to make the adjustments, whatever works, but Peabody missing the incredible speed of Barnett from last year. Tay Nesbitt doing a great job in this game to make some space for himself.
Second and short. Bogus on the carry, and he's going to be close to a first down as he stretches that ball out.
See what the spot's going to be. Which foot are they going to use? It's going to be short.
Bailey's coming out of the game as Grant McEwen goes in, and he'll be playing that offensive guard. I think Bubba just needs a break as he's been going both ways this entire game. Third and short for the Tide. Trying to draw them off sides, but they don't do it. Going back under center. And Bogus goes forward enough for a first down as he's just long and lanky, and he just is able to stretch it out. And it's going to be first and 10 for the Golden Tide, another hometown self-storage first down. 571, 15-17 is a new storage facility coming to Trenton, coming soon to Peabody or Trenton near the old Domino's Pizza on Highway 45 bypass around Trenton. They also have facilities in Milan, Medina, and Humboldt. Hometown self-storage first down, the 11th or 12th first down of the game for the Peabody, maybe 13. Over the head is the throw from Bogus, intended for Octavius Lee out here at the wide position. And, Joey, I think the other teams are kind of looking for that and kind of jump all over it.
He jumped that. It's a good thing it was over his head. You can only go to the well so many times on that play. You're going to get burned eventually on it.
Second and 10 for the Tide. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go here in the third period of action. Peabody leads 14-7. Bogus on the carry, going to have a pickup of maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up third down and about 7. Into the contest for the Tide is number 8, Brandon Johnson, substituting for Ryan White, number 86. Throwing down in situation for the Tide here, Joey.
Well, we've been doing it all night. Certainly built for this.
Bogus back to pass. Over the middle is the throw and catch to Brandon, number 7 for the Tide. Kendrick Malone. I don't know why. Every time I see Kendrick catch a pass, I want to say Brandon, but I know it's wrong. I'm going to get it right, though, before too much longer, because Kendrick is going to have an outstanding season, as well as number 8, Brandon Johnson, for the Golden Tide.
Ball a little bit behind him. He makes a good adjustment.
Number 24, William Harris, is going to walk in. Touchdown for the Golden Tide. As the Peabody has gone out to a 20-7 lead here with about 31 seconds to go before the end of this third period of action.
William Harris, one of the, if not the fastest kids on the field. I'm not sure who on Peabody, but he is a quick young man. He gets the outside, and nobody's going to catch him there.
Hunter Crockett on for the extra point. Logan Morris in for the hold. Snap down, the kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. And so good job, Hunter Crockett. You got to be happy for a young man that's been waiting for a chance to play for 3 years, and here his senior year comes, and he stepped right in and been 3 for 3 for the Golden Tide. Let's take a break, and we'll come back for the kickoff as Peabody goes up 21-7 here at the end of the third period. You're watching Golden Tide football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Those are big in a close game.
Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500.
Country Roads Music is located in Davy Crockett Mall in Trenton. It is a full-service music store. Call them up at 855-0734. Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
Well, Peabody has come out here in this third quarter, Joey, and taken control of the football game by running it. And on the set for the kickoff is Cass Critchaw, first-year player for the Tide, number 35.
They're playing with a lot more confidence, it seems. Look like a different team this second half.
Crenshaw puts his foot into it. It's going to be down to about the 5-yard line. And number 1 for McKenzie returns the football, and he avoids a couple of tackles, Noah Lawrence, but finally he's brought down by several Tide men on the far side of the field.
Peabody comes down in their lanes well that time. Keeps good discipline. Got to be impressed with Crenshaw. He's really doing a good job kicking the ball.
Well, it's always good to see young men who've never played come out and be successful in a sport. And so good for Cass. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. McLean back to pass, and he's going to go deep down the right side of the field. And he's going to be run out of bounds by pretty good defense over there, Kendrick Malone. Number 15 was the intended receiver, Grant Lawrence, for the Rebels.
Well, they tried Malone, but he was up to the task.
Defensive secondary this year, Joe, is coached by former head mentor at Humboldt, Dan Bland, and I believe he's got the young men in position. Hopefully we're going to have a good year out of these guys. Pass out in the flat, number 8. He runs the football, and he's going to have enough for a first down as he's able to shake loose from Xavier Ball, and that's Brandon Allen on the short reception for the Rebels. Excuse me, Christopher Allen.
Ray Buchanan able to use that good speed of his, come over and push a McKenzie receiver out of bounds.
So you want to see Xavier, you want to get lower right there and try to get his legs out from under him?
Well, he's a small kid. He got a stiff arm. Wasn't much he could do with it.
"11 seconds to go here in the third period of action. McLean back to pass over the middle. And that's number 20, Tay Nesbitt, hits him right in the small of the back right when the ball gets there, and that'll make you think twice about going up to catch one.
Well, that's at least 3 catches that have been incomplete because of big hits. Good to see these defensive backs. They've had some trouble with coverage because they're not very tall. It's hard for them to really compete with these taller receivers, but they have really been putting the wood to these McKenzie Rebels.
That's about the third lick of the game for Tay.
Absolutely.
He's showing good senior leadership back there. McLean back to pass again. And the pass is complete out there to number 2 for the Rebels. That's Keenan Taylor. They've been going to him whether in the running or the pass game all night long. And that's going to be enough for a first down.
Well, you're not going to completely shut out the quarterback from McKenzie. He is a really talented young man. Good arm, good accuracy.
0.7 seconds, and that's going to bring an end to this third period of action where Peabody's gone ahead 21-7 on the heels of 2 touchdowns running the football. And so let's take time out and come back for the fourth quarter. We appreciate our third quarter sponsor, Anderson Furniture and Flooring. And we look forward to the fourth quarter, and we'll be back with more Peabody High School football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500.